Denver's mayor says he's united with city leaders across the country, calling on Congress to support migrants.
And their demand for Congress to work with the White House to get cities the assistance they, quote, need to manage this situation. Taking a closer look at the numbers now, more than 3,500 people have arrived in Denver over the past month. And the city is sheltering about 1,800 people every night. Well, Denver's mayor says nearly twice as many people are arriving than are leaving.
Denver 7's Micah Smith takes a closer look tonight at what the city is doing to make sure they can continue this support and how the state is stepping in to help.
We arrived this morning to Denver and we came from Venezuela.
We first met this Venezuelan family 4 weeks ago when a bus dropped them off in the center of the city. Since that day, 3,500 more migrants have arrived in Denver.
We're running out of resources rapidly, and we need all faith-based communities to step up, and we need other jurisdictions to step up.
It's a call from Councilwoman Amanda Sandoval we've heard echoed over and over again, a call she's now putting into action.
I've done an assessment of where do I think that would be good facilities for either donation or for shelters.
One of the first places she identified is the Little Sisters of the Poor, a senior living home in her district now owned by the Archdiocese.
So I made a call into my contact there and said, we need help.
The mayor's office also sent a letter to the Archdiocese. Sandoval admits the space needs some upgrades, but hopes they can come to an agreement. But the help needs to go further, first with the state.
We at City Council sent a joint letter to Governor Polis asking for assistance, and I think that from what I understand, he's made personal phone calls to other jurisdictions to ask for help.
And all the way to the federal government. In a statement Tuesday, Governor Polis said for 70% of migrants, Denver is not their final destination. The state will help make travel arrangements, but the governor says, quote, states and cities cannot continue to bear this burden alone, and Congress needs to finally step up.
People are so hopeful. The families are so thankful.
Sandoval says migrants arriving are grateful for all they've received, but it's going to take an effort far beyond city limits to keep it that way. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
And we heard from the Archdiocese of Denver today, and they say it's working with the city on whether the Little Sisters of the Poor building, also known as the Mullen Home, is an option to house migrant families. Since parts of that building are more than 100 years old, so the Archdiocese needs to make sure it's safe.
And the city of Denver is asking for donations to support the migrants. And here's a look at the items most needed right now. Backpacks, medium-sized duffel bags, and men's shoes, sneakers, and boots. And the city's asking that you drop off these items at Temple Emmanuel near First and Grape. And donations are accepted from 5 to 8 p.m. on Mondays and 9 a.m. until noon on Thursdays.